Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of A Dairyman's Diary. My name as always is Frank, and today we've got a lot to do. We just had to sprint on up to farm number 2 because I've got a young man by the name of Darren here who is driving HGV, and we finally got a driver to come with the thanks of a local logistics company. They've been able to come on in there and supply their drivers so we can get rid of this barley, which is good because I got it all kind of shifted out of between the two sheds here and it was filling up a bit too much space, so that's all good and done. We're gonna get this lorry loaded up here today and then it can get away, and then that's the shed empty, which is fantastic news. We've got a lot more spring barley to get harvested at some point soon, but we just need to clear up a little bit of space there. So without trying to crack too much there you go. We're going to try and get this all cleared. We've got a lot to do today. There's a brand new tractor on the yard down at farm 1. It's not ours, it's a demo, but it's a pretty spicy little demonstration. It kind of came out of nowhere, really, out of the blue, so we're going to give it a bit of a go. All I've done so far with it there really is hook it up to the baler. We're going to get baling this afternoon. We've got a local tractor driver in just to do a bit of raking for us. We've had her on the farm before and she's doing a great job. So yeah, she is currently raking up all of our ground, which is fantastic. We've currently got we've got a few acres down about on the around farm 1 there to do. I would say there's 3 fields down there, so that's going to be probably if there's 25 acres, that'll be good. So we'll get that's a start of second cut at least. Still plenty more to do, of course, but we'll just take it as we can. And in the end, we're looking good. So a lot's been happening of late. I did a sneaky little live stream the other day. Simulation for the Nation asked me to jump on and do that, so we did, and that was quite fun as you joined me stacking bales, so we had a bit of fun there. But yeah, we're just all go really at the moment, so we'll see how we get on. Pleased to get this away. This has already been sold for a decent price. We managed to get a good contract going here when the premium was up for barley, because not many people had managed to get any in at that time. Obviously that's since dropped quite a bit, so we did quite well there. Main thing that we wanted though was the straw as always, and we've done well from a straw standpoint as well, so I can't complain too much there. And yeah, we're gonna get this all loaded up. So 320 TM is doing very well. Everything else is looking fantastic as well. The tractor that we're gonna have a look at actually came about on the way back from I've actually bought a new pickup truck. That was a bit of a surprise. We don't have it yet. Again, it's something else we're just kind of waiting for, but that was planned, that was budgeted. The old Nissan's had quite a ride, so we're waiting to go and get that probably tomorrow. I think that'll be here. So for the next video, you'll see us in some new wheels. But yeah, we got the new truck there, and then the demonstrator came around as a bit of a freak chance, really. But it's probably not what you would be expecting from me. Well, it's definitely not. But it is impressive, it must say. From the very brief time I've had in it, at least, it is impressive. So I'm looking forward to getting it put to work. Fortunately, right now, we're going to keep it for about a week. We're going to put it onto the baler today to see how it handles that. Of course, the job that the 77 would usually do. And then we're also going to put it onto the plow as well, because we've got some ground cleared now. So we will be able to do that as well and see how we get on. So it's going to get a good chance. It's going to get every chance it needs to really push on. And we'll see what that looks like. Yeah, I'm excited to put it to work there, really. Now, gotta be a bit careful here where he's parked. There are those power lines. Now, we do clear them, even if we extend out a little bit, but there is always a danger of arcing between a power line and a ground source, so we'll just kind of take it easy, not get too close there, and then we'll get this all filled up. But it should all go into one trailer here, I would imagine. See a problem there, and then we'll get him loaded up, and then we can get ourselves, we'll sprint back down. I'm currently in the gator up here at the moment because yeah, my truck is the Nissan's away, but I don't have the pickup truck right now, so we're in no man's land really for vehicles, but we'll make it work. There you go. So I hope you're all doing very well. Do let us know what's occurring, what you're getting on with, what you're driving right now, if you are watching what's driving. If you've finished harvest as well, I know a lucky few of you have. Let us know how that's gone. We're still waiting there. We're probably going to be able to get going tomorrow, I would think. All being well, at least that's the plan. We had to leave the second cut silage down a little bit longer than I wanted to. It just wasn't quite dry enough to really fire on with. So we've left that for a day, and then we'll get that baled up this afternoon. We cut a bit more ground down for hay soon as well, just so we're gonna restock up our sheds there. Get that up, perfect. So I really should start to fill up the front of it, but Darren is parked a little bit too far forward, so we'll just keep going here. He's probably going to start to tip up the trailer at some point there just to see what his scales are saying, so I'm going to keep going until he tells me to stop. But yeah, he should be good. Nice always to have a JCB at this farm as well. It just makes it that much quicker. Really, really does. But as you can see, there's not a great deal left here, so we're going to just keep unloading all of this. We'll kind of bring you along for the ride down at the new farm there, but we're just going to get Darren all done here and he can get himself away very soon. Because yeah, this is all it's going to take just to keep him going. And I'll speak to you all in just a minute or two. Alright then, I've got my paperwork in hand, I got my transport documents, and Darren is going to get himself away, but I am going to beat out of here first. Cattle are all fed up this morning, so the John Deere is all good up here. There's a few bales left in the field over there I forgot to get actually, so we'll have to go back and get those at some point. But for right now, let's go and have a spy on the new tractor, shall we? The demo. Let me know in chat right now if you have any guesses as to what it might be. If the thumbnail's giving it away or giving you any clues, let us know. But we're going to go and have a bit of a cruise down there and see. But yeah, it should be pretty interesting, really. Now, am I in the market for a brand new tractor at the moment? No. I was even saying on my live stream the other day there that, you know, I like having the older John Deeres there. I think they work very well for my needs and they're very easy to handle and to maintain. And they're reliable, but it's always good to know what's out there. This field, by the way, is probably going to go into hay. It's starting to, the grass seeds, it's starting to come to the head there a bit too much. Which makes it not the best quality silage, so we'll probably stick that one into hay and get that mowed down soon. And then yeah, so otherwise everything else is looking pretty good there. It's like I say, it's a lot of power in this tractor. It's probably, I think, rated horsepower is about 5 or 10 higher than the 78. But yeah, it's pretty smart indeed. And I'm looking forward to getting it put to work a little bit here. As we'll just venture back up and see how the rake's got on. Alright, there we go, and now we are. So we should just be, where are we going up here? Now I had Jessica away here. She's been doing a bit of work for us on and off, and she's been doing a great job of it as well, but she should just be she had 3 fields to do. The one on the right, she started them, which is all done. One left here as well should be done, which means if it is, yes it is. I've just seen it. She's actually just over in the next field. So got those 3 knocked down there. So I'm gonna get into the baler and get going, and we'll see how we get on. Where is she in here? There she is, cracking along. Perfect. So making some good progress there. Okay. And then, so yeah, hopefully, like I say, that we'll pick up our new pickup truck in the morning. I'm looking forward to that one. It is a Toyota, so I'm looking forward to seeing it, getting a Toyota back on the yard. It's been a long time since we had a good old Toyota, so that's gonna be fun. And let's go and see. So our tractor is around this corner here. Now, like I mentioned, it's similar kind of rated horsepower to the John Deere over there. It is a little bit bigger, it's a bit heavier, and has a lot more technology in there as well. Now, there's a lot of different brands that we, or manufacturers that we've had in the past there, but obviously we're more of a John Deere fan at the moment. But something came along the other day, an opportunity I just couldn't refuse, and well, we took it. And here it is. Look at us, we have got a Kubota here on demonstration, everybody. Now, this is quite a bit of equipment. Very surprised by it, actually. Really have enjoyed it so far there. Once you get used to the computer, onboard computer, and the menu inside of it, it's actually it's quite impressive. So we're gonna have a look into that. We're gonna see how it handles for us today and see how we like it. This is the first real job that we're doing with it in terms of field work. We had it out doing a bit of road work, carting a few bales around, that kind of thing. Nothing too heavy at all, just to see how it handled on the road, and that was quite impressive. Same old baler on the back though. The John Deere handles that without a problem. But we'll see how we get on here with the Kubota. So what we need to do is fire her on up. And then we're going to go into the field and have a bit of a play with it, really. So still kind of roughly getting used to some of the controls, but for the most part there, it's pretty neat. There's a lot of kind of clunky little buttons on the dash shield, taking a bit getting used to. The computer itself as well was, I mean, none of my machines have anything quite so technical, so that does take a little bit of getting used to. But that being said, we'll see how we get on with it here. So it does sound wonderful though. A nice and light cab, nice and spacious as well there, so that's always nice and comfortable. Sounds like it's got a lot of power. I'm also, as I mentioned, that we're going to try and get on with some plowing. I'm going to really look forward to see how it handles our semi-mounted plow there. Get it onto some of the tougher ground if we can, and really kind of put it to the test. But what we'll do is just swing into... Let's go for the field down here. Listen to that cooler though, it sounds incredible. Okay. So this field doesn't have too much on it at all. It didn't rake up into much really here, but it is a second cut down. We've had a lot of heat. The rain came at the wrong time for it though, really, I would say. But let's put down there. Pick up the revs, and away we go. Now it handles the baler fine, it pulls it effortlessly, really. Just about comfort, really, in operation. See if I can get used to dialing in the hydraulics and the flow rate on this a little bit as well. Might even look into setting up some kind of headland management to see if we can trigger all of the hydraulic mechanisms in one hit, which we can certainly have a look to see. There's bale number 1 up and in. All right then. And we're laughing, so we'll continue along here. Let's see, I'm not expecting too many bales. We are going to have to look to get a better third cut than hoped, but hey, we'll cross that bridge once we get ourselves going here. That's the first bale. We've got some compost in the rear view mirror, you can see there. That is going onto this ground as soon as we can. Probably after third cut there. Oh, and what we need to do, I need to get my triggers set up there so we can drop the bale. Bale's dropped off, chamber's opening, and off we go again. I was watching a review the other day of somebody using the Viking fast bale there. That does look like an impressive bit of kit. A very expensive bit of kit, it is worth pointing out there, but yeah, impressive nonetheless. All right, listen to the engine on this though. The fan on this thing is incredible. Really love to hear it. Have to drop that back down again. Bales are starting to come through a little bit faster now. There we go. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments of the new Kubota on demo. It's a bit of a beast. Certainly a different color scheme to get the neighbors talking, if nothing else, that's for sure. But yeah, it'll be interesting to have around here. I'm gonna see if any of the neighbors have any heavy work I can do to put towards it, you know, just to give it a real good test for the upcoming week. Maybe a bit of heavy draft work, some subsoiling or something like that would be pretty good. But yeah, I'm intrigued by it, that's for sure. It's very comfortable. The cab suspension is fantastic, I must say. With some of my tractors being a little bit older, but not perhaps blessed with some of the luxuries of the suspension that these newer machines are. But yeah, it's still pretty good to get on here anyway and have a go. And you know, there's maybe more bales coming off here than I thought there might be. We've got 1, 2, 3. I think that's 4 now. We'll see how we go. Ultimately tell by the final bale count there, I reckon. All right, that one. Perfect. Well, like I say, I got a little bit lost in the computer on here at first. Played around a little bit since then, though. Seem to kind of be handling and find my way a bit okay, which is good. We're just gonna kill the PTO though. There you go. And let's just jump on out and go and have a look-see. But I mean, it looks the part. It really does. Like the look at this thing a lot there actually, so we'll keep pushing on. We'll see how it goes. I'll bring you a little bit more work with this actually as we get on there. I'll look to try and get any kind of work in really where I can, I think, just to see what it looks like and how it behaves. But yeah, I like it, and I'm very curious to see how it reacts when we use it. Now, would we ever look to upgrade? Not at the moment, and the dealer is very aware that we're John Deere classic machinery through and through really, but you know, it never hurts to kind of push this out there and see if anyone else will take it up. So let me know down below in the comments what you think of it. I'll do my best to look through all these and get back to you. For now though, we'll crack on and we'll see how we get going, and we'll bring you a little bit more of an update next week. Until then though, I have been Frank. This has been the latest from A Dairyman's Diary. I hope you are doing well and staying safe wherever you are, and we'll see you all in the next one. Catch you later.